Leading up to Airborne School, I had cut a lot of time off of my 2-mile graded run. I started at about 21 minutes and got it all the way down to just about 16, but still I had never run 5 miles quickly. A week goes by. I had made it to the 3rd run, and I knew that it was going to be tough. The last half a mile was pretty much up a vertical hill, and then we ran an extra loop around the barracks just to prove that we could. But it was in that extra loop that I had the hardest time. I actually fell back a few positions in the formation, but all the soldiers around me were super motivating, and they didn't allow that. They said, finish strong. And so I did. That same day, the scariest thing that ever happened in my life occurred. When you jump out of an airplane, there's a door on each side of the aircraft, and there's a line of people on the inside, on each side of the aircraft, jumping out offset at the same time. And the jump masters who control you exiting the door said, okay, stand by. And we all start walking with our static lines to the doorway. And we turn towards the doorway and jump out. The person on the opposite side of the aircraft and I jumped out at the exact same time. Got tied together underneath the plane, which causes a problem. If you can picture 2 canopies going down with a string connecting them in the centers of the top. And then I was on top of his parachute, so I don't have any air. So they teach you to run off the parachute if that happens to get your air back. Well, I was closer to this side, so I ran backwards and fell through the corner vent, which is not supposed to be a good time. My parachute collapses, but I'm still tied to the center of his. I was just stuck hanging there, thinking, should I pull my reserve parachute so that I actually have something holding me up rather than just a string that could come untied from this canopy? Who knows? From the ground, the sergeants airborne were yelling through the megaphone, just prepare to land, because we all knew that there was no other options. The landing was a little bit harder than it normally would have been. We stuck it out, we landed. Then came the fun part, having to jump the next time. My legs were shaking and my heart was beating. Jump out, it was probably the best jump I've ever had. But to this day, at the end of the day, say that I am a paratrooper. I am in the 173rd Airborne Brigade, and that's powerful. That alone can help you conquer your fears.
How'd you earn your living, boy? How'd you earn your pay?